This episode of The Modern Rogue is brought to you by Squarespace.
Head on over to squarespace.com/rogue. That's ROGUE. Sign up for your free trial, and when you do sign up for the service, make sure to use promo code ROGUE at checkout. You'll get 10% off, and you'll keep us in business. We're welcome.
Thank you.
That's what you say.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know anything about what's about to happen. I know that you told me to bring a laptop and then said, psych, you maybe don't need a laptop. You can just use your phone, or what are we doing?
Did you read the document I sent you?
No!
Did you get inoculated? Vaccinations?
Man, no. Where's this headed?
Did you shave all the parts that I told you to shave?
Why do I hear a helicopter outside? What's going on?
It's fine. Just sit and relax, don't make any sudden movements. Okay, you know how I love sending coded messages.
Yes.
You are painfully aware of this.
Are you kidding me? No, I am happily aware of it. That the best treasure hunt I ever went on was in my own backyard.
Next time, Brushwood.
What a total blast that was. I gotta call Jason and congratulate him. That was freaking amazing.
Here is a copy of a local newspaper. There's a secret message for you in this paper.
Okay, all right. I like the fact that we said a local paper as if
There are many.
yeah, right?
I remember first hearing about this in a Thomas Harris book. It may have been Silence of the Lambs, but it was in one of the Hannibal Lecter books where he was communicating with one of the killers via a newspaper.
Okay, like a public posting? Or I know that there was a lot of personals, a lot of coded messages that people would buy in like the classified section all the way back to the Victorian era.
I don't want to tell you too much.
Okay. I don't know if we've talked about this, but in his amazing book, The Luck Factor, Dr. Richard Wiseman cites a study where people self-selected into people who considered themselves lucky versus unlucky. And one of the tasks they were given was to go through and count the number of pictures in a magazine or a newspaper. People who considered themselves lucky were statistically more likely to about halfway through stop and notice a full-page ad that said, if you're taking the test, stop now, you won 1,000 pounds. Whereas unlucky people would just go through and say like, yeah, there's 47 pictures, what's the point? Isn't that wild?
What really bums me out is I know exactly which one I would be. Not be
You would walk right past it?
47 pictures, what's the point?
But in general, one of the conceits of the book is that lucky people tend to look for opportunities. For example, lucky people are more likely to strike up a conversation with somebody that they're just in line with. Also, lucky people would define certain things as a lucky experience that unlucky people would define as a bad experience. For example, there was one story. Imagine you're in line at the bank. Somebody kicks in the door, says, this is a robbery. There's a scuffle. You get shot in the arm. It's not bad. You're fine. And the bank says, sorry about that. Please have 5,000 pounds. Lucky or unlucky experience?
Ooh. Yeah, so I guess it's different for every person.
That's right. So people who considered themselves lucky would say, let me get this straight. I'm just at the bank and a freaking movie happens. I got a scar, an awesome story, and 5,000 pounds.
I would say lucky.
Pretty sure that's lucky, right? Whereas unlucky people say,
I got
I'm
shot.
standing in a line, minding my own business, and I get shot. Pretty sure that's unlucky.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with lucky on that one. I would actually prefer that one.
Okay, so far.
Are you offering $5,000 to shoot me?
We'll check the Patreon and we'll see how lucky you're about to get. So far, I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's out of place or artificially placed. It seems like everything's natural in there. I'm looking for.
You missed it.
Already?
No.
Kathy.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was gonna be Kathy.
It's actually. It was actually. There's a secret message in Hagar the Horrible. He's
always there.
Yeah. He's been speaking to me since I was 19 years old.
Speaking of hiding stuff, you know what Hagar the Horrible keeps in his horn? It's booze. He unscrews it and takes it. It's a flask.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna imagine that you don't have the authority to force the Austin American Statesman to print any particular thing.
You don't know who I know.
Maybe I would look in. Let me look in the. There aren't classifieds anymore. Craigslist killed them all. They had them assassinated. Craig had everyone assassinated.
Craig's even more ruthless than Doug.
Hutto Hippos still crushing it.
Good to hear.
Ooh, Ken, the logic puzzle that makes you smart. Here we go. We got legal notices. This is where I would imagine it would be showing up.
Then you have your classified market right here.
Okay. with a bit of advice. There are exactly 8
where
ads
you learn-
in all of the classifieds. This is what the internet, this is what we've done to newspapers.
Here's where you learn that I'm actually an advice columnist.
That would be great. Oh my God. Imagine like building that side hustle and then like writing your responses such that it spells something for modern roads down the side.
It's all long gone.
Why not trade that bike you bought with the best intentions for quick and easy cash? Nice try, Murphy. Dreamsicle collection? I have 78 Dreamsicles, no boxes. Sell all together for $150.
Like popsicles?
That's what a Dreamsicle is, isn't it?
Right?
I have 78 Dreamsicles, no boxes. We pay cash for golf balls. I found a couple. Rat Terrier puppies, rare colors, like green.
You're close.
Classic automotive.
You're very close.
Wanted weird cattle pasture lease.
I don't know where you saw the word weird.
Sorry, I was...
Weird cattle. Defective cattle.
Green. I will crossbreed them with my rat terriers.
Contact Dr. Moreau.
Air Force veteran buying pre-1975, making money's easy with the help of the classifieds.
Look closer to the puppy.
To the puppy, pets, animals, dogs, livestock, automotive. No! This is like the best day of my life! Gentlemen State Warriors, memorabilia, pennants, posters, and a ball signed by Sham himself. Oh, you're a legend. Contact Craig in Portland. Oh, God, I love our stupid jobs. Oh, that's brilliant. How long is this? August 27th, 2020?
Yeah, we've had it for we've been meaning to shoot this episode for a while.
Well, and not only that, but off camera, I definitely saw you reach over and casually grab a newspaper and look through it. I was convinced that it was some kind of like book code thing that we're gonna learn. I was totally convinced this was a random newspaper. It never, ever occurred to me that this was a special newspaper that had been sitting here like a time bomb for 4+ months.
Yes.
That's insane. Wait, you stood there as I started to describe, for a long time, people would send coded messages over the classifieds.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you're like, cool story,
Yeah,
bro.
I just thought, oh, he already gets it.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so Gentlemen State Warriors memorabilia, pennants, posters, and a ball signed by Sham himself. Contact Craig in Portland.
What is Craig a reference to?
What is Craig a reference to?
I mean, is he a human being that we know? Craig in Portland. There aren't classifieds anymore. Craigslist killed them all. They had him assassinated. Craig had everyone assassinated.
Craig's even more ruthless than Doug.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned there's something I'm gonna have to look up. Craig in Portland. What would that be? Here, hold on one second. Let me.
I imagine Craig has a list of Gentlemen State memorabilia.
Hold on. Okay, so if I search on here, Janneman, I'm gonna guess
One
one
Janneman.
Janneman and jobs, a Janneman job, Janneman State Security Detail, and this is a recent post. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, and it's a picture of the challenge coin.
So Contact Craig in Portland directed you to Craigslist in Portland.
Yep. Okay, so in this case, man, it feels like there's a lot of coded stuff here.
No, this is actually where it ends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want to send you.
Like I go get the job and I'm like, Jason, I'm now a senior official over at Gentlemen State. It's a real college.
I don't know what's happening right now, Brian.
My supervisor's Craig. You wouldn't believe it. Dude, that's great.
But I wanted to put the listing in there so that people would actually not respond to it, that no
Yeah.
one would respond, but I put all sorts of other weird stuff in there that would...
That's brilliant. We should totally do a treasure hunt like this, a total rabbit hole that you could chase down.
But my idea would be something to the effect of, execute Order 66. You would find this in your Craigslist ad. And,
I'm not gonna lie, dude. This was, I don't know how much less effort this took, but this was like 70% of the joy and surprise that I got out of the all-day treasure hunt.
Nice. Way less effort.
Very low effort,
Way.
very high reward. Well done. I'm gonna call Craig in Portland.
Well, there are some qualifications for the job.
I saw. You have to
lot.
be inoculated. That's why you asked that.
Just
Ted Squarespace hit me up the other day saying, what are you gonna do now? You've already said all the things about Squarespace. And I said, first of all, Mr. Squarespace, he said, that was my father's name. I was like, Ted, calm down. He's like, I'm not calm. I mean, I am calm. And then it got really weird from there.
Ted Theodore Squarespace gets worked up. But what he's really trying to tell you about, Brian, are all of the new features.
He was sad because we had talked about all the great things about Squarespace. Everything from their award-winning design to how easy it is to start a blog portfolio or any kind of website. And then he was like, what are you gonna do now? And I said, Ted,
relax, man. Everything's gonna be fine.
he said, I guess I'm gonna have to invent new features. And I was like, whoa, Ted, you don't have
That's
to.
crazy.
What are you doing? He's like, no, it's too late. I've already done it. In fact, I'm gonna speed up the speed of the web pages. I said, you can't do that, man.
Yeah,
he said,
that's crazy.
What about when you embed video? You gotta take all that time for the YouTube embeds to embed? No,
And
not
then
anymore.
he grabbed you by the collar and said, I damn well can speed up the load times, Brian.
He said, I am the internet.
I am the internet. Because Ted Internet Squarespace.
How long are we gonna pretend like this is actually gonna be the ad? I feel like we're both just daring each other to keep going.
I'm okay with that.
Well, like I've seen the sun come and go 3 times. If you're still watching, head on over to squarespace.com/rogue. Sign up for a free trial. Figure out why. God, that cat is just having.
Yeah, he's like, hang on, let me get ready. It's like, don't point the camera on me while I'm licking my butt, John.
This might be our best Squarespace ad ever. Squarespace.com/rogue, ROGUE. Sign up for the free trial, 10% off.
Offer and link in the description below.
Qualifications, 200 plus logged hours in ZP simulation.
Zeta protocol?
Yeah.
That's so great.
Janneman State is a private college, non-accredited, with a focus on job preparation in astronomy, bioengineering, xenobiology, and neuroscience. Must be able to pass the following: both employment and criminal background check, Berkelman psychiatric assessment, Crick and Watson reverse sequencing analysis.